Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me, first we have the Ogre from the United. Up against them. Well, I hope you waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. This is a high-octane battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch as smart.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Well, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. Counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. The perfect counter lands. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
done with that counter shot. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Good one. There's a counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that belt. And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Why weren't they covering up? And the boss has been dropped. We watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Catch and shoot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvellous, but some fighters were unbelievable anyway.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Nice counter. And he did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how... On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. What a nightmare scenario. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history book. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts. And you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's no secret who has the advantage. Here we go. It's round 7. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That right hook won't score. Someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. Where was the defense? And down goes the boss. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Comfortably.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown. Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.